In this video, I'm going to reveal exactly how I make over $20,000 a week as a growth operator and exactly what systems I implement for the people that I work with. But to be honest with you, majority of you that are watching are simply not going to be able to implement this. There's too many different skills that go into being a growth operator. So, if you get into it, you're going to have to be dedicated. You're going to have to be in constant state of trying to become aware of things that you don't know, constantly trying to self educate, and of course, watching videos like this that actually make you aware of what you're supposed to even provide as a growth operator. Fulfillment, funnel, pipeline, tracking, and connecting all of those pieces. That is your job as a growth operator. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to implement for each of those steps. And of course, if you're an online coach, then this is what you should expect from your growth operator that you're working with. The first thing is pretty straightforward is fulfillment, right? The fulfillment is mainly on the coach to actually provide results to the students that he's working with and collect testimonials. But in terms of where they fulfill, how they structure their actual offer and what they're selling, it is also up to you as a growth operator to consult them and come to the best conclusion. You're going to likely be hosting the course on either WAP or school if that's what you come to, but majority of the time you're going to need to be selling their one-on-one time, right? And charge extremely high ticket. That's pretty straightforward, but let's jump into the actual funnel. I'm just going to be using my funnel as a demonstration for this video because it's pretty simple. And I don't want to necessarily go over any of my client stuff yet. I will be dropping a client case study pretty soon, but all you need, honestly, whenever you're testing a new coach's offer, is of course a header, a VSL, a video that goes through what exactly they do and offer. And again, something like this isn't going to be ran through paid ads. This is going to be through organic. And if you're running an organic strategy, yes, have your coach post on Instagram and TikTok. But the most important social media, in my opinion, is YouTube long form content. It converts like no other. And if you just throw this in the description of the video, having people fill out a form, go and click on the answers and take them through a process, which then has them decide. The system automatically decides if they're going to be booking a call with you, or if they're not qualified, you send them to a low ticket offer, or they just go into the pipeline in general. Now, when I say pipeline, you're probably wondering, what exactly does that mean? What should I set up as a pipeline for my coach? And this is exactly what that would look like. Again, a lot of this is going to be blurred out because it's simply just client information, just, their phone number, their email, and their name. And we're placing all of these people into certain stages, right? And of course, like, you're going to have all of this for a coach in terms of like a CRM. Now, this is just a dummy CRM that, is, a bunch of fake names currently for like testing that I use. But the stages are exactly what I implement for coaches that I work with, right? So if people don't have money, you put them in very low. If they have some money, low. If they have, a decent amount of money, you can put a medium. And high, of course, is if they have a lot of money. And what I mean by low amount of money, high amount of money is on the application form that they filled on this landing page. Again, this is with Typeform, and you integrate it, embed it into a website. This is hosted on ClickFunnels, right? In terms of the software. And when people fill out that form, they're sent to here, right? And if they answer that they don't have a lot of money, of course, we're going to want to know that for the people that are on our team, or the coach, or yourself if you're currently closing the people that are inside the pipeline yourself, right? Which you can do for a coach early on. But you want to know if they have a lot of money or a little money, to put it straightforward. You want to know if you've contacted them, if you've followed up. That's for setters when you onboard them. You want to know if they've booked a call, and then what happened after they booked a call, right? Did they purchase a low ticket? Did they purchase high ticket? Did they split pay? Are they unqualified? Are they potential future purchase, etc.? Of course, the goal with this funnel is to have them book a call. All of their information should be sent from this form into Slack. And when it's sent to Slack, you should also have all their information inside of a CRM pipeline inside of Go High Level. And then from there, whether it's you, the coach, or a closer, you should have some type of tracking sheet that is, who is on the call, who was the client that you're selling, did they show up, did they buy, how much revenue, what package they purchase, and how much did they pay up front, what day did they close, what's their installments date due, and then the show rate, close rate tracks automatically with this sheet. And there's some more, but this is just like a general concept, give you an idea of like, a pretty basic tracking sheet. This one's just like, again, a blank template. I hope this video as an overview got you a clear foundation of what you're supposed to be providing as a growth operator, especially early on whenever you get onto an offer. You don't have to provide the coach the world. They don't need absolutely everything yet. For example, they don't need closers and setters or a team to back them as soon as the offer launches. You kind of have to push numbers first. So, in terms of that, like, of course, I'm not covering how to build a sales team in this video, but that is a skill that you're absolutely going to need to have. You're going to need to train your closers and setters, update them on the offer, and of course, find decent talent, which is especially more difficult for newer offers. If you want to learn all the in-between steps, all the details, and how to actually build all of this stuff out, then check out the link in the description. If you're a coach and you want all of this stuff implemented into your business so that you can scale, also check out the link in the description. If you got value from this video, make sure to subscribe because I promise you the next video is going to be even crazier.